Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Today, from London, England,
the final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Play action. It's Burrow. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
complete.
That catch good for only a couple. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And to give this time to the tailback. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the Bengals' 41-yard line.
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. Gains. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Weaver. And a dump off to White. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The Panther first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, Weaver. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Weaver. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Weaver's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
First down, Carolina.
Now a carry for White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A gain of 2. Brings up
on 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
To throw on 3rd down, Weaver goes underneath here to White. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Number 34.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe get back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot the last couple of games.
Panthers 3, Bengals nothing.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points, so some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
At 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Panthers 3, Bengals nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. To the right side, and he's got Landry. Complete. 20, 10, touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Down.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. First down, here's White. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
44-yard line.
From the gun, Weaver. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Weaver's pass.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
First down, Carolina.
Throwing on first down, Weaver. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Weaver looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Panther first down.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They defer to White out of the shotgun. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Weaver. Throw caught there by Willis. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now a run with Montgomery. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Bengals 7. Panthers.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
They'll run on first down. Gaines. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Number 34.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
A gain of a yard.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow, and he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
Bengals 10.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, Weaver can't get away, and he's taken down. Carl Lawson in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
It's second down.
They run the draw play. This is White, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
2 yards, and it's third down.
Looking to throw. Weaver. He completes it right side to White. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gains. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now third.
On third down, Burrow. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Yetur Gross-Matos. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
28-yard line.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Able to find Willis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Complete.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw. Weaver gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Weaver. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 10.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
On first down, Gaines. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
At the 42-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gaines.
The running back.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his man on the out route.
That's good.
The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Burrow. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Complete.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Burrow will throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Derek Brown on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
He's got his man on the comebacker. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st down. Here's Burrow. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gains. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd
and goal. Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Weaver. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Weaver. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Christian McCaffrey.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
And 5.
From the gun, Weaver. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. On 1st and 10, Weaver. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Christian.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
DJ Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The running back.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
out of the gun. It's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Burrow's pass.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Fighting through pressure. And it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Weaver. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Maurice Hurst with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now Burrow on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Burrow 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. On second down, Gaines stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. Gaines, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards there on third down as they pick up a 1st and 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.